Hey guys, welcome back to another polygel nail design set and happy New Year's to you guys. I hope everyone New Year is going as great as mine is starting out. And any New Year's resolutions that you guys make, I hope they come true and you stick to those goals and plans. This is my Capricorn set, and I am going to apologize to you guys now because I totally forgot about you Capricorns. I don't know why I thought Sagittarius was the last zodiac sign for the year, and then it jumps into Aquarius. And so, a young lady on Instagram said, "Hey, what about us Capricorns?" And she also suggested that I use red and gold. So, happy birthday, happy belated birthday, happy upcoming birthday to all you Capricorns. Okay, so for this set, we're going to start out with a little bit of red. I squeezed out a small bead and then I'm just going to work it on that nail. What I'm trying to do here, or what I did do, was just cover my natural nail with this red color. Something I did notice too is when I do this little step here, when I add like a little solid color underneath my new color, that my dark line don't show through as much. So I may do that a lot more often. All right, so this polygel here, I swear it's called Maquita. I could be wrong, but that is just the name that it have always been since I got it. Now, I did get this one like 5 years ago at this point, and it is not available anymore on Amazon. But yeah, this color was very pretty. So what I am going to do is try to, for all the products in this video that I do use, I am going to put them down in the description. I noticed I haven't been doing it a lot lately. And so anything that I could find the link to, I will put them down there for you guys. But again, this particular tube and brand of polygel is not available. Okay, so let me show you guys something. Here I noticed a little hole, so I'm going to pop it with my cake decorating tool. And I'm going to take my brush and open it up. If you guys see any holes while you're working or any little white spots, air bubbles, holes, definitely pop them. So after I pop them, I like to take and push that polygel from the underside. This is forcing all of the air out of the hole and then it will close itself up. You do not want to swipe right over top of that hole because all you're doing is just covering the hole. Once you start filing, that hole will still be there. So don't swipe over top of it. Just make sure you push all that air out. All right, so here I just push that polygel back and I'm going to cover that red completely. Now, someone has said to me on Instagram, she said she was told you're not supposed to put gel that close to the finger. And I'm not sure who, what, where, and why they told her that, but that is wrong. You want to get your product as close to that cuticle as possible without touching it. So you want to get it all the way back there. You don't want it to flood underneath, nor do you want it to be over top. But you do not want it to look like you need a infill right after you do the set. So get as close as you can get, as comfortable, as close and comfortable as you can get it there. But do not have it on the skin. All right, so we're going to just go ahead and swoop that bad boy over to the side. I said this before, when I don't know what it is that I want to do, I just kind of swoop it to the side. Now, for this set, not only did I forget about you guys, but this set took me so long to figure out what I wanted to do with it. It took me like a week because during this time of year, usually anywhere from November to February or from November to March, we use a lot of red for the holidays, Christmas and New Year's and Valentine's Day. And so I did not want this set to look like a Christmas set, nor did I want it to come off like a Valentine's Day set. And red usually kind of looks like that for me. And so it did take me a little week, about a week to figure out what I wanted to do, but then I just decided to keep it simple. Now, I do a lot of color blocking, but this set here is considered a simple set for my standards. All right, so I just took a little bit of red and outlined that pink color. This step here was truly unnecessary and was not needed, but I think I do it out of habit at this point. Go ahead and give that a quick cure. And then we're going to go in with Chung Shu or Chung Shung. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I do get this polygel from AliExpress. In fact, I got this particular tube about a good 5 years ago. But this red glitter is so freaking beautiful. I love this glitter and I'm shocked that I have never used it before. Now, this one is a red polygel with, let me back up for a minute. On the tube, it is called Acrogel. I'm not sure if there is a difference between acrogel and polygel. I always just assumed it depends on the country. Is that the country depends on how they say it, I guess. And so I could be wrong. So if there is a difference between acrogel and polygel, please let me know in the comments because I don't want to be on here telling you guys any false information or the wrong information. So if I am wrong, if there is a difference, please let me know. But for the most part, they seem to be the same to me. All right, but this here, this red glitter, there I'm just scraping some off. I squeezed out too much. But this red glitter is super, super pretty. So a lot of my other glitters is a clear base with glitter flakes mixed in. This is a red polygel with the glitter flakes mixed in. And I don't know why I never used it before because it is very, very pretty. Now, this polygel itself, at least this particular tube, it is a little softer than some of their other ones, and it's not too bad when it comes to the stickiness. The stickiness is about the same, but it is a little softer than some of the other ones that I got from this particular brand. But it's very much doable. You do still have enough time to do what it is that you're trying to do. Here I'm just gonna move it down, bring it down to my design and lift, and of course we know I'm going in with a square or in this point a rectangle nail. Yeah, it wasn't a whole lot to that, and then I go ahead and give that a cure. Now I did want to leave all of this in because a lot of you guys tend to say, "Oh, you make it look so easy," but it takes me just as long as it takes you to do a set. As many times as you guys swipe that polygel is the same amount of times I have to swipe that polygel. So we just make these little videos real short just to keep your attention. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and remove that form, and you can see that it was definitely tacky on the underside. With these forms in polygel, it is hard for that light to penetrate through that paper and cure it. Now, let me say this also because I had posted a video of this step here, just a different video. I'm at a different set of me removing the form, smoothing it out, and then that short jump to the finished product. And baby, they was pissed up in them comments. They was like, "Oh my gosh, you're gonna have mold under your nails. I want to get a microscope and see all the bacteria you're growing." And what else? There was just a whole lot, and so I'm not sure where, what, why their brain told them that I smoothed this polygel out like this and then never cured it. Like, how do you think I was able to do the top coat and put that bling on there without the nails being cured? So yes, I smooth out the underside, just so we clear everybody. I smooth out the underside, put my hand in the lamp upside downwards, and let that underside get a full cure. All right, so here we're just gonna wipe off that sticky, tacky layer, wipe it from the top and underside. And this is how they was looking. Not too bad for me because we know a lot of my nails be a thick, thick mess. Okay, went ahead and filed it. Here we go. I don't have any filing. It wasn't a whole lot to do there. But a good old ashy mess. I love to see my nails ashy, especially when it's glitter, because when you go in with that top coat and glitter, watch this. Let me show y'all. Take that little top coat, Vanillisa top coat, and look how it just wicks that glitter up. I love that. In fact, I took my time and top coated because I like to see that transformation. That glitter was just like, ooh, so cute. But look, take that little top coat. I am using the Vanillisa one. This is Vanillisa's tempered glass top coat. And top coat that whole nail. Taking my time around that cuticle area because I do not want it to be on my finger or my cuticle. So slowly taking my time to do that. Now let me say this. I am not a person who make New Year's resolutions. That's just not my thing because especially not them typical ones, you know, like losing weight and stuff like that. That's just not my thing. But what I do want to do is focus on, so hopefully you guys too, especially when it comes to nail. So any flaws that you saw in your sets the year before, for me, any flaws that I saw in my sets, I definitely want to take that time this year and kind of work on that. And so I definitely want to work on getting a cleaner shape. And I also want to work on getting a better cuticle area because still here, it just sucks. But anyway, look, I'm taking this gold foils. And here's another thing. Definitely break them foils apart before you put that top coat on. It was just taking me so long to break them foils up. Lesson learned. Now, I did want to break them up really small, put them on it and kind of pinch them together. I hate when I see foils on nails and it's just a big piece just thrown on there, a big flat gold piece of foil. I just feel like it just thrown on there, and it just wasn't worked into something special. So yeah, I'm just gonna take little pieces, put them on there, kind of crunch it together to give it a little texture, and I'm just covering up that solid red pretty much. Put them on there. Now I did do this on all three of the fingers, pointer, ring, and pinky. Then for the ring finger, I'm just gonna go in with this Capricorn. I'm gonna go in with this Capricorn word on that finger. Gave them all a cure. And then for the okay. And then I took some bling gel, rhinestone glue, whichever one you want to call it, and put a little bit on right over top of the gold foil because I felt like they was missing something. So then I went in with three little rhinestones, well, three bigger rhinestones for me because I usually use the little small ones, but I took three of them and put them onto that nail. But yeah, while that's playing out, let me say thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching these videos. I always say this. Without you guys, I would not have a channel. So I love and appreciate you guys for that. On top of, although my channel is growing and stuff, I am just about there to being able to receive payment off of Instagram. So I definitely gotta thank you guys so much for watching these videos. And yeah, thank you. Please continue to support me throughout this upcoming year. And yeah, so thank you guys. I love you guys. Appreciate it. Okay, so for the middle finger, went ahead and put some top coat. Now these here, I got them from AliExpress. The link for these wasn't there anymore, and I couldn't find any similar to these, or I seen some similar, but not quite like this. And so they called retro something, but I didn't see these ones, so I do not have a link for those two. But I'm just gonna go ahead and take two little smaller rhinestones, put them on the side. Squeeze them up in there. Boom. Not a whole lot to it. Told you guys before, I'm not a big bling person. I love to have bling, but I hate to do this step. Just not my thing. But go ahead, put them on there, work it all out. Now, this is what I wanted to show you guys. This is why you don't want to top coat over top of air bubble, because I didn't see this one when I was working. Once I filed, I seen that. If I can stick my tweezers in there, then it needs to be filled. So any air bubbles that I come across after filing and I can stick my tweezers in there, I typically go back and add a little bit more of that same color polygel, pack it in there good, cure it, file it, and continue. But because that was not in a stress area would be like your free edge or like around your cuticle or maybe down where your apex would be. It wasn't in any of those areas, so I was able to just go ahead and put some top coat and then put the foils over top. But if you guys see any air bubbles, especially in stress areas or in places where you can't cover it up with some bling or something, take that little extra time, go fill those air bubbles. It does make a huge difference in your overall appearance of the set at the end. So those little small details matter. I will always say that. Small details matters. Go ahead and fix it. But all I did for that was went ahead and did the same thing that I did to the other fingers. Just put that little top coat foil, three little rhinestones, give that a cure. Okay, so now I'm just going to take a little bit of the cuticle oil and put it on the underside to remove that ashiness. Now I noticed a lot of other nail techs on YouTube take and put a little top coat on the underside, especially when it comes to like glitter sets or clear sets. But for me, that is unnecessary. The cuticle oil does very well at removing that ash and giving it that extra shine up underneath it there. So go ahead and just buff a little bit of that in. But here is the nails all finished. So this is my Capricorn set. Absolutely beautiful. Got so many compliments on this set. But of course, the video is coming to its end. So let me say a thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy New Year's to you guys. I wish you guys the best of luck in anything you're trying to do. And you guys know I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.